Okay, Jessica, let's look at your week 6 work. So going back to your week 1 portrait that was so strong already, had these really nice, beautiful, soft features that so well done. And then when we go to your week 6, you kind of given them a little more depth, a little more character, a little more fine details. And so these are both excellent. It's kind of like two sides of a coin, just stylistically slightly different. And so your sense of proportion has gotten, even stronger. I'm loving, the kind of stronger, more dramatic highlights and shadows here. The eyes are what does it for me here the most. I mean, I'm seeing, these had nice, and they did have expression, but these, there's just so much more depth and beauty to them. So nice work. Love what's going on with the hair here, the idea of kind of highlights and shadows that's going on there. These shadows really lovely. We might be able to soften this jawline just a smidge, just a little tiny bit. But other than that, man, such nice work. It's been a real pleasure having you and seeing your work. Picasso's looking really handsome here. You've made him a little bit better looking than he makes himself. He's kind of got a real prominent nose. And you've kind of, pulled that back a little bit. He looks a bit more anglified, I would say, than that kind of, rustic Spanish. But it's a really beautiful, beautiful portrait going on. This is just a good guide to help, to always remember how those proportions fall on the face. And nice job here. The one thing I would say, and then I keep telling students, is possibly softening up, the tops of the eggs here, these kind of harsher lines, just to get them to feel slightly more realistic. Where highlights and shadows meet from one shape to another. But other than that, really, really nice job. Keep it up, girl.